everybody. Welcome back. Finally, after 3 months, we are here with a One Piece weekly review. Episode
Yeah.
1156 finally has come out. We are now, technically, we are now on Elbaf, I think, right? Omar,
Tech,
how are we feeling, man?
tech, technically, man, I'm feeling great. It's been a long time waiting. It was Happy Sunday. Open up the TV, click Crunchyroll, see what I can come on. The One Piece had a new logo. Like, hey, we're back. Life was good. Sunday was good. One Piece was elite as always. What did catch me off though, I will say off rip, the animation.
Oh, yeah. It seems like you're, weirdly enough, it seems like you're looking at two different animations when we went from like after the Straw Hats to like Bartolomeo and all them. Like I feel like the animation kind of looks nicer in
So,
that scene.
the Straw Hats kind of look like pre-Gear 5 animation.
They just look like how they looked like in the beginning of Egghead. If we're gonna be real, very like a lot softer is what I'd say. Because I don't remember if you remember
Yes.
how like the beginning of Egghead looked, but it kind of looked very like downsized from what Wano was, and then they like rank it up in the video as the arc goes
which
on.
is which is fair. The most climactic episodes get the higher tier animation. That's what goes viral anyways.
You're, bro, so how are we feeling about? Dude, this is like I feel like a lot happened, but basically we saw Blackbeard's reaction to Kobe getting escaped, confirming also
Yup.
that Monkey D.
Garp is alive.
Is alive.
Hey,
He is alive.
hey,
He's
hey,
captured. He's
hey.
alive. So I don't know what type of trade they're gonna try to pull off. I'm assuming because that's what the plan with Blackbeard. We saw his reaction. Then we did see Bartolomeo attack one of Shanks's territories and
Some
then
dumbass.
get destroyed completely. First, drinking poison just because he was like, nah, I would rather die than ever try to betray Luffy. And then, so how did you feel about Yasop destroying the boat? There's a reason for it, but I wonder if you caught on like.
I mean, you can't. Your captain's is a yonko. You can't like let people get away with certain things, or like you start to lose like reputation across the seas.
Yeah, yep, exactly. It was already kind of like set, because in the manga when it kind of just came out of nowhere. Even though it was kind of like subtle, but it's like they made it more known. Where it's like, yeah, no, like they were literally already disrespecting Shanks as they were like set free. It's like, yo, man, I got some big soft guy. Yasuo
Yeah.
said, nah, that's my captain. Can't be talking. This ain't sweet over here. And they completely destroyed their boat. So yeah, dude.
And then even with that being said, Shanks was still smiling just to know that Luffy is still respected.
It's one of those things though, where
And
it's like Shanks is the nice guy, but like the crew, it's the same way as Let's Be Real here. The Straw Hats kind of do it, where it's like,
yeah, it's how Zoro. That's how Zoro is.
exactly. You can the captain can be smiling and everything, but like the crew don't get respect for the captain. So that's what,
Yeah,
that's
and I'm also happy with the dialogue of Bartolomeo saying, "Oh yes, by the way, Luffy knows nothing about what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this without his consent."
And then so we're kind of jumping around, but it was a lot. It was a lot more of kind of like a recap episode in a sense because we saw flashbacks of Dory and Bragi and how they're still continuing their fight and Elbaf, and then basically they just had like the big party, and then the end of the episode.
Is that everything? Hold on, before we get there, is that everything?
So I'm pretty sure I mentioned everything.
Garp. I guess I do want to say though before we get there that I'm surprised there was nothing mention of Law.
Dude, they're dead. What do you want to talk about dead people for?
Law's not dead. Kick rocks.
Sorry, their whole crew is dead. Ooh.
Beppo dragged Law into the sea and escaped. What are you talking
They're
about?
irrelevant, bro. I don't talk about losers in this freaking movie. In my
Don't
King's
tell me that.
show, bro. It's all about Luffy
Bro,
and the winners, bro. Law's
Bro,
gone.
don't tell me Law.
You want to see Kid too? You want to see Kid come back?
I know kids got cooked, but Law escaped. Like they made that a point to show that Law escaped. So I'm just, like the same way they made a point to show that Garp is alive.
Yeah, but you're not seeing nothing of him. Absolutely, he's gone. Maybe. As of right now, he's gone. But yeah, so Law, no one's come back. The only really reveal was the Garp one. But then the thing is, I need to understand. I need to know how far you actually watched this One Piece episode. So, what? How did it end for you? Tell me how you like the ending of it.
The ending, bro, it's so different. You know, because usually you get like the hint of like, oh, we're reaching this island. No, half the crew's gone.
Yes.
Everyone got drunk and fell asleep, and half the crew's gone. The whole Sunny's gone.
Yep. And then that's exactly what I thought. So everybody, in case you're wondering, Omar does not watch past the end credits, so he doesn't know that we got the scene of Nami waking up in an area that is presumed to be Elbaf because she's in a completely different outfit, and she got woken up to Usopp's voice telling her to wake up. As she wakes up and is like, "Where the hell am I?" And that's actually how the episode ends. I'm assuming Omar does not know this.
I did not. The moment I saw that end credits thing start, because I don't like watching like, oh, here's next week, because I like to be even more surprised.
Real fans be watching everything up until to be continued. It's alright. Not everybody's built like us. But yeah, so basically it does end up with Omar's probably gonna have to watch this a little bit now, like the last like minute, where Nami is like her eyes are closed and she hears Usopp's voice, and then she wakes up all groggy. As she's getting up, she's in a completely different outfit, a very Viking related outfit. As she like looks around and she's like, "Where am I?" As you can see, the place where she is at kind of look like Legos. So now you know where's she at? What's gonna happen, bro? It left on a cliffhanger, but you didn't watch the cliffhanger. you didn't watch the complete cliffhanger. But yeah.
Damn, I thought because they show like the end credits, I was like, well, I guess there's no like.
Bro, first episode of
the
the season.
you
gotta remember, bro.
Right.
First episode of the season. Especially like,
I'm not used to season 2.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get used to season 2. Especially now that they do ending credits. Like now they actually do like an ending song. So sometimes
yeah,
I
guess that's what threw me off.
Like to the like, because they always do the to be continued first. They don't, or like, hey, what's good? It's me, Luffy. You know, like next week.
You're right.
Gonna
Damn.
But yeah.
Hey, I'm just rusty. You know, I took a 4-month break. I got rusty. I got One Piece
break. Got you rusty. That's fair, because I don't really go on break because I'm on that One Piece weekly, bro. I can't live without it. But for the anime onlys, we're finally back on it. Everybody, we're gonna get what, I don't know how many episodes. I think we get 3 months of good One Piece goodness. I can already picture where they're going to end this season, but we will see. Any final remarks, Omar, you have?
Nah, you know, I'm just excited to be back. Got 3 months of One Piece coming my way. Life is good.
Hell yeah. All right, we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.